doctors are getting pretty crazy with it. It's something I want to talk about. They are now suggesting it to children. Gastric bypass. If you have childhood obesity, I think it's like you have 50% chance. If you have childhood obesity, 50% chance of becoming an adult with obesity or an adolescent with obesity. If you're an adolescent with obesity, 70% chance you're an adult with obesity.
Okay, let me say this is the thing and this is a broader topic on what you're just saying. This is starting to piss me off how like we are like prescribing these things without the real problem, because there's so many things that come along with a surgery like that people don't understand that actually can be like, I was talking to Big Boy. He had the same thing done, you know, the Big Boy's radio.
No.
So he's a big time like
yeah. I think so,
he's been on radio forever.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
He was huge and he lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Okay. And he got the surgery and he said that like, yeah, he's like figured out a way to move through his life where it's like efficient now.
Yeah.
But it was a very hard thing for him. So
yeah,
there's a lot of stuff that comes along with it. And the thing that frustrates me about the thing you just said is like, we're not fixing the problem. We're like band-aiding everything and we're encouraging a band-aid for this shit where it's like, the problem is people's like understanding or know-how or like willingness to try to eat less shit or like enforce better habits.
Yeah.
So it's like, we're not telling kids like, you know, you're the parent. We can't tell the parent, stop doing this, but that's where it starts, right?
It's also more complicated than that, too.
Of course.
Though. Like, you're absolutely correct, because, like, the gastric bypass, which is a crazy surgery, they literally cut your stomach and, like, make it smaller. Sometimes they even cut into your intestines and, like, make it smaller. Like, my dad has no stomach, basically.
Yeah.
It's, like, it's the same way that, like, this is going to be weird to explain, but, like, a dog will eat food and immediately shit it out, right? Because, like, it's just passing through the body like of an animal super fast, and it's just like picking up whatever it can along the way. That's the same as like my dad's system, and he lost hundreds of pounds with this, and his life genuinely improved. But the problem is the body is so complex that like if you don't actually build sustainable, healthy dietary habits, you're fucked. You're gonna relapse even with that surgery.
And here's the thing too, revolving around what you just said, as you talk about passing through with the efficiency like that, you're now missing out on all the nutrients and all the other stuff that you need to function properly as a human.
Yeah.
Right. So now you're cutting this thing that like the rest of your life now you're going to be taking all these other supplements in order to like maintain proper health.
So devil's advocate.
Yeah.
Let's say you're someone who just cannot get on a routine, right? Because I'm very sympathetic to that in the sense that when I am stressed, when I have a fucked up day, when something goes radically wrong, for me, I go find food.
Did you say waddically on purpose?
Yeah, my dad always does that. I don't know why he says waddically.
Because he laughed and I was like, I'm not
silly
sure.
wabbit.
Yeah. But like I go find food.
Yeah.
Right? It's like a comfort thing for me. So you don't think, even though there is a lot of drawback to it, which I get, and I'm sure all the people that go into a gastric bypass are terrified, right? It's a surgery. You don't think that there's some net benefit in perhaps limiting diabetes and all the other things that come?
I do. Hold on. But the thing you just said prior to that was what? You said moments ago, you do something because of what? What were your reasons?
Oh, dude, I turn to food for
He's
stress.
a binge eater and stress eater.
Yeah,
Me
for
too.
Sure.
So see, this is what I'm saying. Like, there's nothing wrong if you absolutely need something because like you've just tried everything. And like I was talking to, you remember Ethan about even like this whole like antidepressant things. I'm going to make this about this conversation right now. But the thing that you're describing is your inability to create change within yourself and your own habits. And then you're saying, well, I'll just do this thing. Right.
Right.
So there's a greater issue. I mean, listen, I'm not saying that like if you've done everything in your power to try to fix it or change it or like overcome it or understand it, then like maybe it's what you need to do. But if you can rightfully say, well, there's these reasons why I end up in this place, these reasons why are the things you have to address first. You know what I'm saying? Like your inability to like stop yourself in these moments, there's something deeper for you as a human,
for sure,
that is more important to like try to understand,
for sure,
instead of just go, you know what, I'm just going to take that and just do that. Because then now you've like, yeah, maybe you've bypassed this issue, but now you have a whole host of other issues that you need to like figure out.
Counterpoint.
Yeah, go ahead.
Cookies are fucking delicious.
Bro, I mean, listen, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, and they make me feel so good.
That's true.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, man, dude.
What do you have to say about cookies?
No, let's talk about this for real. Like, I love food. I love food so much. The story I was telling earlier was like before. Now I have a hard time not eating food.
Yeah.
When I was younger, there was like I was forcing it to like basically increase my gut size so that I could eat more food to try to gain more weight. But now I love food, and I understand completely how like fucking addictive it is. But it's like there's just other things that I go, okay, well, what else do I really want? Like, how do I really want to feel?